Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Elder Reacts to random crap off the internet. This is a story that I saw in my news feed this morning, and I figured why not talk about it. It is a bunch of nothing, and I'm putting together quite a heart-wrenching story for later on, so I thought this would be something that isn't too controversial. Well, it's pretty controversial, but really just a non-story in itself. Chrissy Teigen, don't know who that is, calls out man tweeting about Taylor Swift, know who that is. Chances of having children. What's going on? Well, the man in question is Stephen Molyneux, and this is why it's interesting. I guess Stephen Molyneux's been known for getting into controversial situations through simply expressing statistics and not really going into much more detail a lot of the time. Although in this case he did express his opinion quite a little bit. Not quite a little bit. Yeah, quite a little bit. And I don't know, it's interesting. So this is the tweet in question, and this is the response that got an entire news article, which is crazy. If you're someone who's famous, I guess all you need to do is go on Twitter and say you're a fucking weird ass to somebody, and news outlets will write entire articles about you. But essentially what happened was Stephen Molyneux tweeted this morning that he can't believe Taylor Swift is about to turn 30. She still looks so young. It's strange to think that 90% of her eggs are already gone, 97% by the time she turns 40. So I hope she thinks about having kids before it's too late. She'd be a fun mom. Kind of a weird thing to be tweeting. And then underneath he post some statistics, I guess, or whatever he wants. Here, we'll look it up. ABC News, go, blah, 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 blah. For women who want kids sooner, the better. 90% of eggs, blah, blah, blah. And it's just a news article writing about this. Lee, thanks for joining us there. Good afternoon. The thing is, it's a really strange thing to attack a specific individual just to get your point across that these statistics are out there. I think that a lot of women are aware of them, and it's just kind of strange. I think it's more for attention like this. Hey there, trannies can't have babies. Well, if you think Taylor Swift is a guy who transitioned into a girl, then no. But if she's a girl and she transitioned into a guy, then she could have some babies. Would you say there are a lot of business ladies don't have kids until 35 or so? So I don't see this as an issue. She still has time, right? And it's not even really about the fact of whether or not this woman has time or not to have children. Maybe she doesn't even want to have kids. The point is that Stephen Molyneux finds it, takes it upon himself to center out specific individuals in order to gain more attention. And I guess that's all I'm doing by talking about this story, is bringing more light to it and getting attention off of myself. So it's one of those games. What is social media about, right? Why are people talking about the stories they're talking about? And that's one of the reasons I brought this up as well. It's been popping up in my newsfeed all morning, and it's really a non-issue. When you go, just type in female reproductive system statistics on Google, which is a source that many people like to go to for information. Just like in what they're recommending, it says, what are the reproductive years of a woman? Technically, women can get pregnant and bear children from puberty, when they start getting their menstrual period, to menopause, when they stop getting it. So the woman's average reproductive years are between 12 and 51. 51 is quite a long ways away. So the thing is, as you get older, there are different situations that you come into, and here's just a quick graph from the CDC that shows birth rates over the years, starting in this is from 1961 to 2011, and the amount of children being had overall, and the top being 250, 1961, women who are aged 20 to 24, but that's significantly dropped for each category over the years, and as you can see, as you get a bit older, the birth rate statistics are much lower. But that doesn't mean that there isn't time, and it just doesn't really, I don't know, it's one of those things. If you wanted people to talk about birth rate statistics and stuff, it was a strange way to get people talking about it. But here we are, I'm talking about it now, and I don't know. I find it interesting that this woman is being hailed as a hero. Chrissy Teigen calls out man tweeting about Taylor Swift's chances of having children. Chrissy Teigen is defending Taylor Swift against the Twitter troll. On Monday night, the 34-year-old model happened upon a tweet, blah, 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 about Taylor Swift using Stefan Molyneux. Blah, blah, blah. Molyneux wrote up about everything and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Who cares? The woman called him out. We saw the tweet. She said, you're a fucking weird ass. And the thing is, I think that's a pretty blanket statement. It's weird. It's weird for him to say, and to center out some specific person that he doesn't even know. And it's also weird for us to be talking about it here today. So, just wanted to pose that question to you guys. Why do you think that the media gravitates towards things like this? Also, why do you think someone would call out a specific individual for something that really is irrelevant to the larger picture of things? If you just wanted to get people talking about reproductive statistics, I mean, I don't know. It was a good way to get the discussion happening. So, how do you guys feel about it? Just wanted to put that out there and have my thoughts in the internet sphere, the internet world. That being said, passing the question over to you guys. How do you feel about this? My name's Elder. This has been another episode of Elder Reacts to random things on the internet. I think you know the rest. Be your own hero, kids.